Hello everyone and welcome to the Gaming by Geeks channel. My name is Adam and once again I'm back with more Minecraft All the Mods 8. The cauldron, I haven't actually used the cauldron yet. So I need to find a home for that, or maybe I'll just put it in here because I'm not using it. Let's just dump it. So apart from these oak drawers, can I packing tape drawers? Or do drawers just sort of, when you break them, do they just break with the stuff that was in them? They do, they just break with stuff that's in them. Okay, that's good. So my plan is to break these and have them sort of lined up somewhere on one of the walls. I haven't quite decided exactly where yet. I'm going to want these walls out. And I'm going to want that wall there to be rebuilt like so. And of course I've got wood for the roof. And again, I'll replace all of this at some point. Make it look all nice and neat and tidy. Maybe I'll do that off camera or something like that, just to stop you lot from getting too bored. Let's take all of the other bits. Oh, it did fit it good. So that's that. That's those back. Now all these chests. This is probably the one that I can easily move straight into my refined storage system as well. So let's packing tape you up, and we'll dump you in here. You should be finished now. You are. So he's taped up one. He will take a bit longer because obviously he's a lot bigger and a lot more full. There, got that right that time. Nothing else in there, so just the old chest to be put away. Now the raw stuff. You know what, I've got raw stuff everywhere, haven't I? I've got a right mishmash here of stuff all over the place. So let's tape you. Oh, didn't have enough. I'll have to make another one. Not the end of the world. And let's pop these two next to the door here, I'd say. I need to do something about all this armour. I need to go through it all again and sort it out and just throw away so much of it because it's just not needed. It's just, there's just so much junk there. Let's fish these out of here. That's not the right one in the right place, is it now? Wasting valuable packing tape doing that. There we go, that's the right one. And then all the raw material stuff can go there next to it. There. I mean, doesn't that look better already? Just the sheer amount of space I'm going to have to be able to do stuff is going to be pretty awesome. Right, next, let me sort out here a little bit, because I don't like this whole kink in the wire. What I prefer is if it came straight down. Let's do like that, and like that. So that's going to be my sort of centre wall, as it were, and that's going to come out like this. So I've got plenty of space should I need to have other things coming down from the roof. So let me grab the rest of my stone bricks, or another stack should do it, shouldn't it? And use that to build up. Now, lost my natural light, but I'm going to do something about that as well. So let's get some torches down. What are you doing on my roof? Dr. Orville the Sneaky. To the right. Bloody sneaky git. No one said anything about people getting on my roof. And of course, look, he can just walk up there like I have. Something else I should probably look into. Let's just make it a little bit difficult for them to get on my roof. There. Now they have to have a jetpack to get on the roof. So, apart from the horrible mess here, this is looking pretty good. Next up, I've got these two here. Let's move these. I don't need packing tape for this, do I? You want an axe for a fast break. So let's put you and you there. I might see if I can use, seeing as I've got so much of deep slate and ancient stone, maybe I'll see if I can do something with them. In fact, what can you do with ancient stone? Are there any nice... You can make mossy stone, you can make soapstone. I don't think there's any chisel in this pack, is there? I can make ancient stone bricks. It's quite dark, isn't it? Travertine, whatever that is. Yeah, I think it might be a bit too dark. It might be alright for a floor, I guess, but it's a bit miserable, isn't it? I mean, the deep slate would be better, but still just as miserable. Anyway, so you are that. If I do this, am I? No, that was right the first time. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's a 5, isn't it? That's right. I remember now. I remember because it's a 3x3 internal, so it should be a 5x5. So that is 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's fine. So now what's left is to sort this mess out. So firstly, have I got anything in any of these? Now this is something I've been talking about ages, like, you know, how can I better deal with this? For the minute, the ultimate gas tank it's going to be fine, isn't it? Let's face it, it's going to do the job. But I think I will take these and move them onto this wall, going back that way. You'll see what I mean in a moment. I'm going to have them running across this wall. So let's break down this wall. And then I'm going to recreate the setup, because the way it's working at the moment is not ideal. It's not really working all that great. So I want to, you know, rework them a little bit to make them better. I also might move my charge pad out to here, maybe here, so when I'm working my stuff automatically charges. Just a thought, I haven't really thought much about that one. So let's start moving all of this stuff. Let's take all of this off. Break all these things. And break all of these things. I could probably What's that? I think I just need to turn it around, don't I? Let's put my uranium away and grab. I've got to work out where everything is now. Grab my wrench. Can I turn you around? I can. So the water's coming in this side. Obviously, the power is going to be a problem as well. That's all going to have to be run along here instead. And that's going to be a problem because there's not going to be power there. So let's remake that. So let's get the flux ducts. Now I should look at something like flux networking and get that up and running, but for the moment this will do. I've got other stuff below here, haven't I? So is this finished? It's not, but that's fine, it doesn't matter. I just have to hope now that when I break these things they don't fall into the fire. Too far. There we go. So I now want to break you, and you. Have power run just one layer below, so I can put a flooring back on. I'm just going to use wooden planks for now, but that's not what I intend on doing. I do want to make some form of nice flooring, and it probably will be some form of wood, but I'm going to try and not use oak planks. I'm going to try and be a little creative, or at least try to be. Seriously, is there no chisel? There isn't, is there? So there's not. There's a re-chiseled chisel, but not exactly what I was hoping for. One time I tried to be creative and there's no chisel in the pack, typical. Right. What's going to be the easiest way? Let's do this way. That whole bottom full of my mechanism machines. Oh. Okay, that's slightly weird. Got achievements? Did I get any? No, it's just achievement. There must have been new achievements that obviously I hadn't triggered yet. So what comes first? After the electrolytic separator, out of that comes what? Not the smelting, not the enriching, purifying. I think. I can't remember. Right, the cold gen, you're nothing to do with it. Right, so after that, the smelting factory goes at the end. So then it's crushing and enriching, isn't it, I think? Or is it infusing? Oh, I cannot remember now. I should have taken a little bit of a note as to which one was which. So purification, crusher, raw ore goes in the purification chamber, and outputs product into the crusher. Then it goes into the enrichment chamber. Right. So it's definitely crusher, enrichment, and then smelts. And we've got the infusing factory, which is nothing to do with the ore factory, doesn't have anything to do with these other ones, but yeah, it's a thing. It's a mechanism, that's the one, I couldn't think of the word. It's a mechanism thing. The coal generator needs to go back downstairs because it's a generator. There's no reason why that can't just go here or something. It's not in the way. The soul extractor, sure, why not, that can go there. Someone needs to make that better looking, doesn't? And that doesn't have any power going into it. Why do you not have power going in? So these all come along here. Ah, that's because this output is not set to output on the top, it needs to output on the left now. So in theory, if I can not teleport to the roof, yes, there we go, now you've got power. So these are now successfully moved. I'm not going to fuss about the hydrogen, I can't be bothered with all the ethylene stuff for the moment. So that looks good like that. Now, apart from this centre pillar, I'm now pretty much completely open. Oh, and this wall. Let's get this wall sorted out as well. Let's try and keep things a little bit uniform. And wood on the roof. And then we go inside and we knock out this bit here. And we can knock out this bit here. There we go. Let's just move this smithing table by using the wrong tool to break it. Put that there, and yeah, we've got ourselves a nice little new setup now. Which, you know, it's boring. I know it's just a big giant square, but still, it's much more practical now that I don't have a whole bunch of things in the way. You know, I can run cables easier. Yeah, I think everything's just going to be a little bit better, a little bit nicer. It's ugly, sure, but I think it's going to be better overall. Right, let's get my soul-infused chicken things going on. Let's get all of this other crap out of here. What did I have that for? I don't remember, but I don't think it's going to be the end of the world either way. Now I can just expand this by just digging a hole and plopping in a bit of cable underneath and plopping in whatever, you know, machines are required. And I can just do that, and I can just go around the corner and all along this wall. So there's going to be no problems when it comes to this sort of stuff. Ah, the fluid tank, that's what the fluid tank was for. That would have been here. So let's do it like that. I think that will work okay. And then the rest isn't too bad really. Let's just put some things away. Who we got out here then? Edthor the Knight. Welcome to my home, Edthor. What do you think? Here, do you want to have the tour? Come have the tour. Sweet, huh? Now you've seen it, I'm afraid I'm going to have to kill you. So that you can never tell anyone about it ever again. Charge pad. I need to find somewhere to put the charge pad, and I'm inclined to plop it around here somewhere like that. But that's going to be no good, so because there's no power there. So let's dig an hole, which I can't get into, it would seem. And let's find some power that I can take that from. Now I don't want it to come from anywhere else except for this thing here. So I'm going to have to somehow take it from the other side of that. So let's go this way and see what I can come up with. So here it is. I want it to come out the back here, like that. But that's just going to join up, isn't it? That's no good. So I suppose I could have it just as a direct feed off of my reactor, I guess. I mean, it's not ideal, really. So that's an input, that's an input, and that's an input. Let's just make this a little bit clearer to see. Again, there's no reason for any of this to be hidden, as it were. So if I can try and reroute some of this stuff, I will be able to do it then, I think. I would have to take it a hell of a long way. So at the moment, you come in the side there. You know what I could do is I could use a totally different form of cable, couldn't I? Would they then join? I've got some ultimate universal cable. Will that join with flux ducts? It does. I've got a wrench though. Can I? So I've got my wrench. I can surely just wrench them apart, right? Like that. I mean, it's going to be confusing as hell for anyone who's never seen this before and tries to work out what they're looking at. They're going to struggle, let's face it. But I don't care, because I know what it all is, and I'm the one who built it. So I don't even need you to join there. You can come out of there, up to, not to the roof, up to here, and then I can just pop down my teleport pad. Teleport pad? No, charge pad even. Boom. It's getting power. It's happy. So that's going to work out quite well, I think. So I didn't need that in the end after all. Soapstone can go away. A lot of this stuff is just garbage, isn't it? Quick draw. Did I see a bow with quick draw on it? I wouldn't mind that. Soulbound, poison tip. Let's see if I can get poison tip off of that. And quick draw 2. Now I'm guessing quick draw is just decreases the amount of time the bow needs to fully come back. Okay, yeah, that's exactly what I thought it was going to be. I'm going to need a couple of books, and I'm going to need the enchantment extractor. Luckily there's only one on each, so I should be able to easily just chuck these in. Then I've got 2 crappy bows, which, you know what, I'm just going to ditch because I'm never going to need them. Hopefully now I can enchant this with quick draw 2 and with poison tip. Oh, that costs a lot. Wow, 65 levels. That's expensive. never mind. That will have to wait. Let's just pop outside and test it after I put some of my other things back. No point in walking around with all of this junk. Oh wow, look how fast that is. That's definitely going to be way better. I probably need to deal with this at some point because I've got just a ridiculous amount of pink slime stuck in there, and obviously that's no good. I do have a pink slime tank already, don't I? And that's already full. Man. I don't want a dark tank, I just want a... Oh, is it a dark tank? No, I don't want a dark tank, I want a light tank. Just a regular, basic fluid tank, please. I can take 32, let's up that a little bit to an advanced one, just because I can. Oh, quest completed. Even though I've done all these, it's kind of forgotten. We only did them, what, last episode? Well, depends on whether you're watching Twitch or YouTube. YouTube is probably a few episodes ago, but Twitch was only the last one. So don't have to worry about fences really here, because things get killed almost instantly. So can you pink output to the top? Don't go anywhere else. Yes. So you can push out to the top. Don't do anything else. Just output upwards. So now that will be happy. That should do its thing. You're busy moving the babies across. I mean, that's not necessarily going to last all that long, is it? But at least it's doing something. I need more string. So let's get some more of this, which I convert to wool, like that. So how much wool have I got now? 23. I still need quite a bit more, I think. I'm going to have to be careful about wool now, because as those of you who watched from the last episode know, it's not as simple as it used to be. You can't convert stuff willy-nilly now. Get me in. There we go. So let's bring you here. A bit of calamari can be fried up. Sweet potatoes can be fried up. Eggs, ink sacs. Go away. You go up there. And that's the next thing that I want to be looking at, isn't it? Automating this so that this isn't going to be here. I'm going to move that somewhere else, probably be on the floor, and that number will just go up on its own automatically. So I wouldn't have to worry about it. Diamond wand, you can go away now. So apart from tarting it up and fixing this ugly roof, in fact, is there a switcher type deal? There used to be. I don't know what it was on, but it was a tool that you could use to replace. I'm sure it was called either a swapper or a switcher. Not a replacer. I can't honestly remember what it was called, but it was something that you could literally just click and items would change from one to another. Change. Exchanging. The exchanges, that's it. It was called an exchanger. And it doesn't look like they are here anymore. I'm guessing the exchanges mod is not available. So we've got an exchanging gadget from Building Gadgets, which I think is a dire wolf one. So we give that a try. So let's see, how does this work? So I've got some stuff, so I assume usually it's something like that. Exactly, you shift right click on the thing you want to swap with, and then you can right click and click on whatever. You should also be able to change the volume, I think it is. So would that be, is it the range? Not that button, that's what it definitely isn't. What is it going to be? What button? What's going to be a button I can use that isn't already freaking bound to everything? There's got to be one somewhere. Ah, there we go, that'll do. I think it's that. Let's see if that changes anything at all. Tool range 3. 5. Fantastic. Like that. Oh, it goes up to 7. Wow. That's 5. 5 is far enough, I think. That way I can go boop, and change all of that stuff to the right stuff. I just need to get some more oak wood planks. So there's a stack. You know, I can also, I don't have to obviously be upstairs to do this. I can do it from downstairs. So let's just get as much as I can. There we go. Much more uniform. Much nicer. And it also means that when I come to replacing the floor, once I've decided what wonderful flooring I'm going to use, I can do that en masse as well. Also, I want to sort my stairs out. I want to have some actual steps, because my step height stuff is annoying. I keep losing it. So it would be nice to have something, you know, a bit better. So just regular stairs will do the job. Speaking of step height, I've got some new boots here to put on. So let's find myself something that can go in my boots here. It's usually just speed. It's just I don't know which one is the speed one. There you go, that'll do. Boots plus speed equals speed. So yeah, nice and fast. Not even running yet. Gotta love those speed gems. Oops. So building gadget can go with all the other tools. So I believe building gadgets is a dire wolf creation. So thank you, Di, for that. That really helped me there.